Top 10 Things to Do in Prague. Hello and welcome to our video about the top 10 things to do in Prague, a stunning city in the heart of Europe. The city is known for its striking architecture, rich history, vibrant culture and modern amenities. It has been an important cultural and political center of Central Europe over 1,000 years and has been influenced by various cultures, including the Bohemian, Jewish and German. Make sure to watch until the end, as we saved the best thing to do in Prague for last. Remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for the best travel information about Europe. We use a mix of travel experience, a lot of local knowledge, and reviews to provide you with the most reliable and relevant travel information in Europe. So be sure to visit our website for the biggest travel website about Europe. Prague is the capital and largest city of the Czech Republic, located in the historical region of Bohemia, on the banks of the Vltava River. The city has a population of approximately 1.3 million people. Prague is easy to explore, with most of its major attractions located within walking distance of each other and a well-connected public transportation system. The city is relatively affordable compared to other European cities, making it an ideal destination for budget-conscious travelers. The architecture of Prague is a unique blend of various styles and periods, reflecting the city's long and rich history, influenced by Gothic, Renaissance, Baroque, Art Nouveau and modernist styles. The city has a thriving arts scene with numerous cultural festivals throughout the year, including the Prague Spring International Music Festival and the Prague Fringe Festival. Prague is also famous for its delicious cuisine, which includes traditional Czech dishes such as goulash, roast pork and dumplings, and its excellent beer culture, with many local breweries producing high-quality beer. Prague has a long and fascinating history dating back over 1,000 years. The city was founded in the 9th century and grew to become the capital of the Kingdom of Bohemia. It played an important role in the religious and cultural development of Europe during the Middle Ages, and was also a center of trade and commerce. In the 20th century, Prague was occupied by Nazi Germany, and then later by the Soviet Union during the Cold War. Following the Velvet Revolution in 1989, Prague emerged as a thriving democracy and has since become a popular tourist destination, known for its rich history and cultural heritage. Now, let's take a look at the top 10 things to do in this amazing city. Number 10. Journey to the top of the Petrin Tower. The Petrin Tower in Prague is a popular tourist attraction that offers stunning views of the city from its observation deck. The tower is located on Petrin Hill, which is a large park area in the center of Prague. The easiest way to get there is by taking the funicular railway from Ujed Street, which is near the lesser town area. Alternatively, you can walk up the hill, which takes about 30 minutes. The admission fee for the Petrin Tower is quite reasonable and includes access to the observation deck. The tower is open every day from 10 AM to 10 PM, although the last admission is at 9:30 PM. The Petrin Tower is 63.5 meters tall, which makes it a smaller version of the Eiffel Tower in Paris. From the observation deck, visitors can enjoy panoramic views of the city, including Prague Castle, the Vltava River and the Old Town. The views are particularly stunning at sunset or at night when the city is lit up. Petrin Hill is a popular spot for locals and tourists alike, and there are plenty of other activities to enjoy besides visiting the tower. You can take a stroll through the gardens, visit the nearby Mirror Maze, or relax at one of the cafes or restaurants in the park. Visiting the Petrin Tower is a must-do activity when in Prague, especially if you're looking for amazing views of the city. Number 9. Take a stroll in the Malá Strana. Malá Strana, or the Lesser Town, is a historic district located on the left bank of the Vltava River in Prague. It's known for its winding streets, charming architecture and picturesque views, and is a must-visit destination for anyone exploring the city. One of the highlights of a stroll through Malá Strana is the opportunity to see some of Prague's most beautiful Baroque buildings, including the Church of St. Nicholas and the Wallenstein Palace. Visitors can also explore the quaint and colorful streets of the district, which are lined with cafes, restaurants and shops selling everything from souvenirs to traditional Czech handicrafts. As visitors stroll through the district, they can also take in the sights and sounds of daily life in Prague, from street performers and musicians to local residents going about their daily business. Mala Strana offers a glimpse into the vibrant and bustling culture of the city. In addition to its many attractions, Mala Strana also offers plenty of opportunities to relax and take in the beauty of Prague. Visitors can wander through the district's many parks and gardens, including the peaceful Kampa Park. A stroll through Mala Strana is a delightful way to experience the charm and beauty of Prague. Whether you're interested in history, architecture, or simply enjoying the sights and sounds of a bustling European city, this district is not to be missed. Number 8. Visit the Jewish Quarter. The Jewish Quarter in Prague, also known as Josefov, is a must-visit destination for anyone interested in Jewish history and culture. This historic district is home to some of the city's most important landmarks, including the Jewish Museum, Old New Synagogue, and the Jewish Cemetery. A stroll through the Jewish Quarter is a fascinating experience that takes visitors back in time to a bygone era. As you walk through the narrow streets and alleys, you'll see stunning examples of Jewish architecture, including the elegant facade of the Jewish town hall and the beautifully restored interiors of the synagogues. One of the highlights of any visit to the Jewish Quarter is the Jewish Museum, which is actually a collection of several historic sites that tell the story of the Jewish community in Prague. The museum includes the Mysl Synagogue, which houses a collection of Jewish artifacts, and the Pinkas Synagogue, which is dedicated to the memory of the Czech Jews who perished in the Holocaust. Another must-see attraction in the Jewish Quarter is the Old New Synagogue, which is the oldest active synagogue in Europe. This stunning Gothic-style structure has a rich history dating back to the 13th century and features unique architectural details, such as its ribbed vaulting and Gothic windows. Finally, witnessing the Jewish cemetery is a sobering reminder of the hardships faced by the Jewish community throughout history. This hauntingly beautiful cemetery dates back to the 15th century and is the final resting place of over 100,000 people. Visitors can see centuries-old tombstones and learn about the lives of the people buried there. A visit to the Jewish Quarter in Prague is a moving and educational experience that is not to be missed. Whether you're interested in Jewish history and culture, architecture, or simply want to immerse yourself in the rich history of this beautiful city, a stroll through the Jewish Quarter is an unforgettable experience. Number 7. Explore Vysehrad Castle. Vysehrad Castle is a historic fortress located in Prague, Czech Republic, that offers visitors a fascinating glimpse into the city's past. This ancient fortress sits atop a hill overlooking the Vltava River and has played an important role in the city's history for over 1,000 years. Vysehrad Castle dates back to the 10th century and was originally a seat of the ruling Czech princes. Over time, the fortress became an important religious and cultural center, and its walls and towers are steeped in history and legend. Visitors can explore the castle's Gothic-style church of St. Peter and St. Paul, which features stunning stained glass windows and intricate architectural details. One of the most fascinating aspects of Vysehrad Castle is its legendary history. According to Czech folklore, Vysehrad was the site of the first settlement of Prague and the home of the legendary Princess Libus, who is said to have prophesied the founding of the city. Legend also has it that Vysehrad was the final resting place of the Czech hero Sarka, who was said to have thrown herself from the fortress walls rather than marry a man she did not love. Visiting Vysehrad Castle is a must-do for anyone interested in Prague's fascinating history and cultural heritage. Whether you're interested in exploring the castle's ancient walls and towers, admiring its stunning Gothic architecture, or simply taking in the spectacular views, a trip to Vysehrad Castle is sure to be a highlight of your visit to this beautiful city. Number 6. Take a boat tour on the Vltava River. A cruise on the Vltava River is a unique and memorable way to see the stunning city of Prague from a different perspective. The Vltava River winds its way through the heart of the city, passing many of Prague's most famous landmarks, and a boat tour offers visitors the chance to take in these sights from a different angle. A typical tour lasts around an hour and takes visitors on a leisurely journey through the heart of the city. As the boat glides along the river, visitors can sit back and relax, taking in the sights and sounds of Prague as they pass by. One of the highlights of the boat tour is the stunning views of Prague Castle. As the boat approaches the castle from the river, visitors can see the imposing Gothic spires and turrets towering above the city skyline. The tour also passes by the famous Charles Bridge, which is lined with ancient statues and offers stunning views of the city. As the boat makes its way along the river, visitors can also see the other famous landmarks, such as the National Theatre, the Dancing House and the Petrin Tower. The tour guide provides interesting commentary and insights into the history and culture of Prague, adding an educational element to the experience. In addition to the famous landmarks, a boat tour on the Vltava River also offers visitors the chance to see lesser-known parts of the city that can only be accessed by boat. These hidden gems include quaint riverside neighborhoods and charming parks that are often overlooked by tourists. Cruising on the Vltava River is a relaxing and enjoyable way to see the city of Prague. Whether you're a lover of history and architecture, or simply want to enjoy the beautiful views, a boat tour is an experience that is sure to leave a lasting impression. Number 5. Check out the National Museum. The National Museum in Prague is one of the most important cultural institutions in the Czech Republic and a must-visit destination for anyone interested in history, science and culture. The museum is housed in a stunning neo-Renaissance building located at the top of Wenceslas Square, and its extensive collections cover everything from archaeology and mineralogy to zoology and anthropology. One of the most popular exhibits at the National Museum is the collection of prehistoric artifacts, which includes everything from stone tools and pottery to jewelry and weapons. Visitors can also explore the museum's extensive collection of fossils and minerals, which provides a fascinating glimpse into the natural history of the region. For those interested in the arts, the National Museum also houses an impressive collection of paintings, sculptures and decorative arts. The museum's gallery of Czech and Slovak art features works by some of the most important artists from the region, including Alfons Mucha and František Kupka. One of the highlights of a visit to the National Museum is the panoramic view of Prague from the top of the building. Visitors can climb to the museum's observation deck, which offers breathtaking views of the city skyline and the surrounding hills. A tour of the National Museum in Prague is an immersive and educational experience that is sure to delight visitors of all ages and interests. Whether you're interested in history, science, or the arts, the museum's extensive collections offer something for everyone, and the grandeur of the building itself is a sight to behold. Number 4. Taste the best of Prague on a foodie tour. A foodie tour in Prague is a great way to explore the city's vibrant culinary scene and sample some of the delicious traditional Czech dishes. There are many food tours available, but a typical one might start with a visit to a local bakery to try some freshly baked bread and pastries, such as kolaches or buchty. You might continue to a traditional pub or restaurant, where visitors can sample some of the city's most famous dishes, such as roast pork with dumplings and sauerkraut, or goulash served with bread dumplings. Many of these dishes are hearty and filling, perfect for a cold winter's day. After lunch, you might go to a local market, where visitors can sample some of the fresh produce and local delicacies. Prague is known for its street food, and the market is a great place to try some of the city's most popular snacks, such as trudelník, a sweet pastry cooked over an open flame, or langos, a deep-fried flatbread topped with cheese and garlic. Another highlight of a foodie tour in Prague is the opportunity to sample some of the city's famous beer. Czech beer is renowned around the world for its quality and flavor, and many of the city's traditional pubs and breweries offer tours and tastings. As well as traditional Czech cuisine, Prague is also home to a vibrant international food scene. Visitors can explore the city's diverse neighborhoods, such as the trendy Vysehrad or the hipster Zitskov, and discover a range of international restaurants, from Vietnamese pho to Italian pizza. A foodie tour in Prague is a great way to explore the city's rich culinary culture and sample some of its delicious and unique dishes. With so many different types of cuisine on offer, there's something to suit every taste and budget. Number 3. Visit Prague Castle. Prague Castle is one of the most famous and iconic landmarks in the Czech Republic, located in the heart of Prague. It's a sprawling complex of buildings that spans over 70,000 square meters, making it one of the largest castle complexes in the world. The castle has played a pivotal role in Czech history and culture, serving as the seat of power for Czech kings and queens for over 1,000 years. The castle complex is a stunning example of architectural diversity, spanning numerous styles and periods of history. Its most notable feature is the St. Vitus Cathedral, a Gothic masterpiece that towers over the castle complex and dominates the Prague skyline. The cathedral is home to many works of art, including a beautiful stained glass window designed by the famous Art Nouveau artist Alphonse Mucha. In addition to the cathedral, the castle complex also includes a number of other important buildings, including the Old Royal Palace, the Lobkowicz Palace and the Golden Lane. The Old Royal Palace was once the seat of power for the Czech kings and queens and features a stunning vaulted ceiling and intricate frescoes. The Lobkowicz Palace houses a museum dedicated to Czech music and art and offers visitors a glimpse into the life of one of the most influential noble families in Czech history. The Golden Lane is a charming street of small houses, originally built for castle guards that have been converted into shops and museums. Visitors to Prague Castle can spend hours exploring the complex and its many buildings, gardens and courtyards. The castle also offers stunning views of Prague and the surrounding countryside, making it an ideal destination for photography enthusiasts. The castle complex also hosts a number of cultural events throughout the year, including concerts, exhibitions and festivals. Prague Castle's stunning architecture, rich history and cultural significance make it one of the most captivating and awe-inspiring landmarks in the city, and a must-see for anyone interested in Czech culture and history. Number 2. Wander across the Charles Bridge. The Charles Bridge is a world-renowned landmark and one of the most visited attractions in Prague. Spanning the Vltava River, the bridge connects the Old Tower and Lesser Town districts of the city and has been an important transportation artery for over 600 years. Construction of the Charles Bridge began in the 14th century under the direction of King Charles IV and was completed in the 15th century. The bridge is a magnificent example of Gothic architecture, featuring 16 arches and 3 towers. It's decorated with numerous statues and sculptures, including a statue of Charles IV himself. A stroll across the Charles Bridge offers breathtaking views of the Vltava River and the surrounding city. The bridge is lined with street vendors, artists and musicians, creating a lively and vibrant atmosphere. Visitors can also take a break and enjoy a cup of coffee or a snack in one of the many cafes and restaurants located on the bridge. One of the most notable features of the Charles Bridge is the series of 30 statues and sculptures that adorn its sides. These statues depict various saints and historical figures, and each one has a fascinating story behind it. One of the most famous statues is that of St. John of Nepomuk, which is said to bring good luck to anyone who touches it. The Charles Bridge is an essential destination for anyone visiting Prague. Its stunning Gothic architecture, rich history, and lively atmosphere makes it a must-see attraction, and a stroll across the bridge offers one of the most memorable experiences in the city. Number 1. Explore the Old Town and see the Prague Astronomical Clock. The best thing to do in Prague is to take a walk through the Old Town and see the Prague Astronomical Clock. The Old Town is one of the most charming neighborhoods in Prague and one of the most popular tourist destinations in Europe. It's situated on the right bank of the Vltava River and is known for its stunning architecture, cobbled streets and beautiful squares. A walk through the Old Town is like stepping back in time. Visitors can admire the beautifully preserved Gothic, Baroque and Renaissance buildings that line the streets. One of the most impressive landmarks in the area is the Old Town Square, which is surrounded by historic buildings and features a stunning astronomical clock. The Prague Astronomical Clock is a stunning medieval clock tower located in the heart of the Old Town Square in Prague. Dating back to the 15th century, it's one of the oldest and most elaborate astronomical clocks in the world and is considered one of the city's most famous landmarks. The clock consists of a number of dials and mechanisms that display the time, the position of the sun and moon, and various astronomical details, such as the phases of the moon and the movements of the planets. Every hour, a mechanical procession of the 12 apostles appears from the clock tower and parades past the windows above the clock face, much to the delight of tourists and locals alike. The intricate design and beauty of the Prague Astronomical Clock make it a must-see attraction for visitors to the city. It's survived through centuries of war, revolutions and political upheavals, and remains a symbol of Prague's rich cultural heritage and enduring artistic and scientific achievements. Another highlight of the Old Town is the Powder Tower, which is one of the original city gates and is now a museum showcasing the history of the Czech Republic. Visitors can climb to the top of the tower for stunning views of the city. The Old Town is also known for its many shops, restaurants and cafes. Visitors can sample traditional Czech cuisine and beer, shop for souvenirs and handicrafts, or simply enjoy a coffee and watch the world go by. A walk through the Old Town is an essential part of any visit to Prague. Its stunning architecture, rich history and vibrant atmosphere make it a must-see destination for travellers from around the world. That's the end of our video of the top 10 things to do in Prague. Check out more amazing videos on our YouTube channel, or visit our website to find the best travel deals to Europe. See you next time.